President Joe Biden delivers remarks today on the controversial bipartisan border security package. He is urgently calling on lawmakers to get the $118 billion measure to his desk. It is intended to clamp down on illegal border crossings and provide money for Ukraine and Israel. White House correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen?
Tracy, the president's speech today was not originally on his public schedule, but then late this morning, in a bit of a surprise, the White House announced the president would be making comments regarding the bill, which for now faces long odds and very vocal opposition from those who say it would only exacerbate the crisis.
In the state dining room, President Joe Biden blasts former President Donald Trump for trying to derail the border bill.
Because Donald Trump thinks it's bad for him politically.
One provision would allow the U.S. government to block migrants from entering the country if more than 4,000 people per day try unlawfully over the course of a week. The bill would also make it harder to claim asylum at the border. And when asked about the hostages in Gaza,
this indirectly has a lot to do with the hostage deal and what's going on in the Middle East.
And overseas, Biden's Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, pushing ahead with another diplomatic tour of the Middle East in Qatar and Egypt, trying to secure a ceasefire, bring home the hostages, and contain the fighting between Israel and Hamas. This IDF video showing Israeli troops fighting in Gaza City. At a press conference, Blinken saying a proposal was put forward and that
Hamas responded tonight. We're reviewing that response now, and I'll be discussing it with the government of Israel tomorrow.
The latest Blinken visit comes amid growing concerns in Egypt about Israel's stated intentions to expand the combat in Gaza to areas on the Egyptian border. Egypt has warned that an Israeli deployment along the border would threaten the peace treaty the two countries signed over 4 decades ago. On Wednesday, Secretary Blinken meets with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, seen here meeting with troops in central Israel on Monday, saying absolute victory is essential, and warning if there is no absolute victory, the next massacre is only a matter of time.
Also tonight, President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris continue to crisscross the country pushing their abortion agenda. The vice president, in fact, just made a trip to Savannah, Georgia, marking the third stop on her, quote, Fight for Reproductive Freedoms tour.
If she chooses, she will consult with her pastor, her priest, her rabbi, her imam, but it should not be the government telling her what to do.
And during his most recent trip to Las Vegas, President Biden told supporters, quote, I love how Trump is now saying Biden is for abortion on demand. Not true. That's not what Roe v. Wade said. It said there are 3 trimesters and how it worked. President Biden's support for the restrictions included in Roe v. Wade differs from his party. Democrats have introduced the Women's Health Protection Act that would permit abortion for all 9 months of pregnancy. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.